One of the incredible things about the play is that I believe the tension starts as soon as the lights come on. I joke to people, I tell people that it's like if David Mamet and Harold Pinter got together and they decided to make it even harder on the actors. That's the kind of script it is.
And I am playing Una in Pacific Repertory's production of Blackbird.
I play a guy named Ray, or he's changed his name actually to Peter.
Una is a young woman who has come back to confront her past.
He's a gentleman about my age, in his 50s, who had a relationship with a young woman many years ago, and lo and behold, one day, a woman he knew a long time ago shows up.
Are you on your own?
Yes? You mean alone?
Yes, by yourself.
Yes.
Can you tell me why you're here?
I think that something that is intriguing about working on a two-person play is the amount of intimacy and vulnerability that is required from both actor.
When there's only two people on the stage, the focus and the intensity, you're the only lifeline the other person has.
We won't be interrupted. I don't want people walking in here.
What is there to interrupt? What do you want?
I think the hope is that you won't even notice that there's not an intermission. It'll just feel like a moment with these two people, that you get to be a part of this world and this life.
It's really written how people speak, especially when people are under a great amount of duress. It's how they speak and parse language.
They just want to say what they really mean, and they can't because there's so much pain and there's so much hurt.
In a moment where there are no exact words to say, where words won't be the salve that's needed.
You kept me waiting, Peter. I was standing there for...
What do you want? Will you?
Can I close the door?
No.
Can you close the door?
The door stays open.
I think one of the special things about being in the circle with a piece like this is that it is such an intimate piece of theater, and the circle has a kind of intimacy that you only find in very few spaces.
In a space like this, you really get to be a part of the play, a part of this incredibly vulnerable moment between these two people.
How did you find me?
It was a photo in a magazine.
People should come see Blackbird because it's been called one of the greatest pieces of theaters in the last 20 years. It's also it will challenge and ask the audience to look into the nature of love. It's a play about some delicate issues that society does not deal with very easily.
Ideally, you should walk away from any play having conversations and questioning and wondering and thinking and challenging, having it challenge how you view the world.
When something traumatic happens, whose responsibility is it? And how does society play into the trauma that happens to people whenever things go wrong?